Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What are you?
I'm the monk.
You're the monk. Okay. I was hoping you might say recluse. And then I could build a world where I was drunk. Okay. I am librarian with a 1.
With a 1?
Sorry, not with a 1, with a 0. Lord. Yes, I just learned that there was one outsider in play. In TB. At base 0. That's the new librarian update. Ed can
makes
confirm.
sense. Yeah.
It's known as the Librarian Empath.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
I saw that you like Zealots, Jackie.
Oh, I love it. I have no responsibility. Just raise my hand. Sure, I can do that.
I think the most interesting thing that Zealot brings is, in order to make it not as obvious who the Zealot is, if there is a Zealot in play, it forces other good players to vote even when they wouldn't necessarily want to, if you want to try to mask it, which is just such a dangerous thing to get into.
By the third nomination, someone in town was like, oh, I think I know who the Zealot is.
I enjoyed the second game of the reveal stream where I was being made mad that I was the Zealot, despite having on previous days definitely not voted.
Nice.
Yeah. But just if anyone asked me, I was just like, yeah, I voted. You just didn't see it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I would do it one up and be like, I forgot to vote, and I got talked to in the night that I needed to be better at it, so I'm telling more people, so you guys can help me.
Casually accepting the cheating.
I think the fact that everyone knew that I definitely wasn't the Zealot made just obviously lying about it a bit easier.
Oh boy.
I think that's always how it works with any sort of Serenovus madness. Like, there are just sometimes, like, not great Serenovus choices. It's like, well, you see through it, but I'm mad. I'm totally not.
Yeah,
When I get woken up in the night, I just want to know who how the storyteller does it, because there are times that they're like, well, it doesn't matter what you say, it's whether or not the rest of town believes you.
Oh, that's not.
Town never believes me when I'm Sarah mad. Like, it's obvious, but I'm trying.
I think that there is a certain line that you can draw with people who, you know, are just like, who take madness to a level, like, if you're mad as the empath, going out the following day and just being like, hey guys, I'm the empath. I'm really the empath. I'm totally the empath. I've always been the empath. Like that's a very obvious breaking. But like, if town doesn't believe you, you shouldn't be punished for that.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking about madness.
What am I not
Ed,
believing you about, Atreides?
We're talking about madness, Ed, on a script that does not have madness. So don't worry about it.
Great. Okay. I genuinely can't remember what's on any of the later scripts, so we'll find out if there's any madness all day today.
I love it. Great.
Righty, we're going to do some of that sleeping nonsense. Is everyone happy? Is everyone here?
Please, yeah.
I'm not waiting for an anime.
Good night.
Atreides,
do you want to be total weebs and just claim in Japanese today?
oh my god! I don't think. Sure, we can do that. I might have to look up
now in front of town, and they won't understand us.
I might have to look up terms.
I will need one of you to teach me the Japanese saint, so then I could claim back to you.
I know how to talk about a priestess. I don't know how to talk about a saint.
Close enough.
Okay.
Something. It wouldn't be kami, I guess.
No, it'd be like a miko.
Yeah. Really? Isn't that priestess?
I could say that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I could say priestess, but not saint.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what saint would be.
Bing is giving me Seija. I don't even know how to say Seija.
Seiya?
Seiya? I don't know.
Seiya makes sense because like home religions, Japan is pretty strictly Buddhist, so any Christianity or Catholicism would have been foreign words, so it probably would come with either the English or Spanish name.
Ah.
I mean, angel is Tenshi.
Oh, I think. So it would be, what was the. Can I be an angel priestess? What are those two words together?
I guess Tenshi Namiko?
Tenshi Namiko?
I'll type it so you can get the...
Oh, if you type it, I won't be able... You've never heard me... I spent 5 years saying Cthulhu wrong, because I would see it and pronounce it in ways that were very funny.
I'm just saying this with... I can do no checking on this. I've paid no attention to the conversation, but someone from chat says that Seijin works.
Seijin? I can say that. Thank you, chat.
What is Kai?
All right, morning all. It's TB. Do stuff.
Woohoo!
Oh, all right then. Fine.
Sin.
I love this! Weeb chat!
図書館で働きます。
はいはい。私はね、料理を上手ですね。
料理を上手？そうだな。Number? Oh no. How do I say that?
頑張る。
I mean, 僕、村。
村？
図書館で働きます。村。
あ、ゼロです。
ゼロ。
はいはい。え？
No outsiders.
I know, I understood, but
Oh.
Wait, oh, we are at base 0. Oh, we're fine.
Yeah. Okay, all right, got it. Now I understand
that was
the
regular
confusion.
processing. That wasn't like
Great. That's really funny.
I love that for us.
What's your number?
Also 0.
Also 0. Okay, fun. Love it. Beautiful.
This is great.
We're just top 4s looking for a. How do you say virgin?
Fighting over a virgin.
All right.
ピュアな彼女を探します。
またね。That was fun.
That was stupid.
3.
Atreides.
What would you like, ma'am?
The truth and nothing but the truth.
Ooh, okay, sure, librarian.
I don't believe you.
Oh, Ri, why?
Well, 1, it's a base 0 outsider game.
Yeah, so I'm a librarian with a 0.
Okay, sure you are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an investigator.
You're the investigator. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you see?
A poisoner.
Interesting. Okay, all right. I can buy it. I want either of your targets to claim saint, and then we execute them because I know that there's no saint in the game. Okay, cool. Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, so
Hello.
I've heard of 3 top 4s. Do you happen to be a washerwoman?
Yes,
Are you actually?
I am.
I wasn't expecting that answer. Okay. What? I guess I don't want to necessarily ask what you saw.
I saw another top 4.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they confirmed it. So
Okay.
that's
Fascinating.
yeah.
All right. I'm a librarian with a 0.
Oh, that checks out. Okay. I just realized that. Yeah, that's funny. So the top 4 I saw said they had a 0, and then I blurted out what they are without realizing that we are at base 0 outsiders,
Sure.
and Librarian could have also had 0. So I did
Sure.
see a chef
Okay.
with a 0.
Interesting.
But I told them I saw another top 4, and I guess they were like, I'm a top 4, I got a 0, and I assumed chef. And
Sure. I mean, that's a very sound.
it's yeah, like 66% chance that they get the right one, because
Yeah.
investigator doesn't get numbers, but the other 2 do. Whatever. I'll say it's fine. It's fine.
I've had a hard claim of a chef as well with a 0. So if it's the same person, I would lean on it. We'll see. I don't
Okay.
know.
So
But-
they gave you chef before I talked to them anyway, so that's good.
Yes, I believe so. If we're
Okay.
talking about the same person.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's sin, right?
Yep, it is Sin.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
cool.
I've heard from every top 4 roll. I love this game.
Bokumo.
I haven't heard of any.
I would like to. Normally, this is the point where I say, talk amongst yourselves, but nominations are open. But I have something that I want to say on behalf of chat, which is that I listened to a conversation during today, and the immediate comment in chat was JC and George are just Statler and Waldorf. I immediately replied saying, I'm going to need you to specify which is which. And 2 separate people in chat went for JC as Statler and George as Waldorf at the same time. There was no question whatsoever. So
That appraisal isn't half bad.
Nominations are open.
I actually love that for you too.
The brand's a brand.
Any virgins out there I should avoid because I'm an outsider and I don't want to.
Lousy with them, mate. Absolutely lousy with them.
Oh, then I'm just not going to nominate for a
Yeah, I'd
minute.
sit back if I were you.
Yeah, apparently
Okay.
there are 2 people claiming it, plus someone else is putting it in a 3. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So we can't nominate anybody today.
Well, no, just the 2 saints can't nominate them. Or if you know you're the
Just
other
yeah,
outsider.
imagine you're witch cursed, basically.
Yeah, everyone's witch
Oh, I
cursed.
would nominate instantly.
I mean, I'm not afraid of a witch. Lyra will nominate JC.
Preach.
Hi.
Hi, I lied to you, George.
Yeah, no shit.
I didn't realize I'd sniped one.
Yep. Yeah.
5 required for JC, 5 required. 3, 2, JC.
Was that a virgin claim? Is that why there's
This is
no-
one,
I'm
yeah.
virgin. Feel free to vote, by the way, Sin.
I'll vote for you, George.
JC.
JC safe for today. Any other noms?
I'll nominate Saber Knight.
Ekin nominates Sabernight. Tell us about it.
This was the virgin I heard about, so.
Sabernight.
I've heard of another outsider, so I could be the drunk, I guess. That makes sense.
5 required for Sabernight. 5 required. 3, 2, Sabernight.
Just a huge round of applause for everyone involved in today.
I'm actually the virgin.
Who said that?
Ri.
Sincerity nominates Lyra.
Sincerity
gonna-
nominates Lyra
Yeah.
and is executed, and we go to sleep.
Ooh.
We did it!
Okay, alright.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, Jackie, disregard what I said.
Disregard everything you said. You liar, pants on fire.
I got a message from George at the start of the game saying the said Novus has made you mad as the investigator, so I told you I was.
Don't out me!
Too late.
Lyra was not one of my top 4s, and there is no way that Lyra's baiting a virgin if she's not a top 4.
Well, Lyra was my only conversation yesterday, so it feels like all the information that I got is null and void.
I'm so sorry. That's such a nice chat, though.
What I said to you was true.
I believed you.
Yeah, I'm easily read.
Oh, so you're evil.
Oh, so you're evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lyra,
You
I
can't
love
see
you.
my face right now, but if you saw it, you would think I'm totally evil.
Easily read in every spelling of the word.
Let's try that with the button which lets the talking happen. Morning all. Ekin's dead. Probably
Hey.
deserved it. Who knows?
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you, darling?
I am the saint.
You are not.
No, I'm not, but I'm claiming the saints publicly until
Jackie.
everyone is like, I said pregame, that was my claim.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
Understandable. All right, that's fair. Can I know?
I will say I'm an information role.
Okay, all right, that's good. Has your information changed?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. I'm Librarian with a 0.
Oh, I love that.
I do love that.
Absolutely
but,
love that.
But I can't abide a saint claim or any suspicions of outsiders. Though if this is a Baron Poisoner game and I was sniped night 1, fucking well done. Or
the
or
Virgin
this is a Baron
Investigator
game.
gave me a Poisoner game claim. Like that's what they saw, so
Interesting. Okay. It's also possible that it's a Baron game and I am the drunk, which is a very fun thing to do in a 10-player game.
that would really make me the saint then.
That would really make you the saint. That's true. Unless we have another outsider claim out there.
Yeah, Lyra, she's also the saint, but she's a liar.
Yes, that is inevitable based on what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Information roll. Do you want to share anything more?
I am a each night.
Well, yes, we've heard of all the top 4s, Jackie. You can't be anything else.
I could be an each night asterisk.
There's no, oh, okay, all right. So you are a fortune teller or an empath. You're not a undertaker. Okay, all right, that's fair.
Right.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I would also classify Ravenkeeper as information, but I would be screaming that from the
Sure.
rooftop saying, coward, kill me.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Jackie.
What are you?
I'm the librarian.
Oh, Librarian. I didn't put it down.
Oh, okay.
Listen, my brain is mush even before whiskey gets
It's
added.
fine. It's fine. You're all good. All right.
Okay.
I'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Ah.
Oh,
What did I do?
Nope.
Oh,
I
no.
love
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Ah.
Sabanite is going to Sincerity. Nea.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, too many
I
people.
pinged
We're too
Sabanite, then you
popular.
pinged me, and it was just hello. What would you like to do?
Hi. You are a blank in my grim.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna confide in you, and you decide what you want to do. Whatever, you
Sure.
know, one way or the other. You're open to do whatever. But I'm the empath, and I've had.
You are the empath.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I can believe that. I'm a librarian
Oh, you're a librarian
with a 0.
Okay. Oh, so there's
there-
a lot of triangulation that can be done. We should talk about it in town.
Okay.
With
all
the
right.
chef 0, the librarian 0, there's a lot there.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
To me, and I don't appreciate that.
Lyra, we haven't talked.
People have been spilling your secrets. I'm sorry, Ray.
I don't know if I told people the truth.
I did say I didn't know if it was true. It's just what you told me.
Yeah, but that means people have been lying. And
I do think I told
why
you
would
the
you lie in this game?
Okay.
Reed, did you tell me the truth?
Remind me what I told you?
Magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Really subtle.
Okay.
No one's
Nobody's gonna catch that.
Putting Reed down as the fortune teller.
Yep. See, there we go.
Oh, I
Yep.
marked her as the empath.
Exactly.
The Ravenkeeper kind of looks like it's got the lens in the background. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
closer.
the Undertaker is just a really long handle on a magnifying glass.
Yeah, exactly.
Second call for nomination.
The shovel is well polished, so you can see yourself in it. It's great.
If
I was just asked JC, are you telling the truth to me, or are you?
I told you the truth.
You told me the truth. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
If
lot of
anyone-
weird information going on, and I think we should triangulate some of it today.
I've literally told everyone the truth this game except George.
Can I nominate Atreides?
Speak.
Listen, they outed my role. It's very unkind. Also, one of my pings.
Trades.
Interesting. I would be interested in hearing the other ping. I am one of the top 4s. I'm a librarian with a 0.
That's part of the information.
4 votes
We can kill
required
me,
for
I'm fine.
Atreides. 4 votes in 3, 2, Atreides.
wait, let me guess.
also-
I'm the other ping, and it's a spy ping.
No, it's a poisoner ping, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Fun.
I also have heard of an outsider.
I want to vote for the other.
It's me.
Atreides on the block. Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Saber Knight. Or Sincerity, if you want to say something, go ahead first.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to self-report because Atreides is on the block and I don't want that to happen. I broke Sarah Madness today.
Nobody respects these things.
George, tell us about Saber Knight.
I'm the investigator, wink, and I've seen a poisoner between Atreides and Saber Knight. I am more suspicious of Saber Knight because of the attempt to claim Virgin, and I'm somewhat inclined to believe that Atreides probably is a librarian with a 0.
Saber Knight.
I don't necessarily believe there's a librarian 0. I think I've heard of 2 outsiders, kind of. I don't see why I'm suspicious for claiming Virgin. I just want to look suspicious so evil doesn't kill me, because I'm a powerful townsfolk role TM.
4 to tie, 5 to execute Saber Knight, 5 to execute, 3 to Saber Knight.
Jackie, are you voting or are you not? Okay. I don't want to tie it.
Oh, I wanted to tie it.
Saber Knight.
Interesting.
What?
Mission accomplished. Saber Knight.
Anyone spot the Sunday players? Final call for nominations. 10
Hey,
seconds.
hey!
I'm
I
not a
said I
Sunday
didn't
player.
want to.
I have a question. If anyone's heard from a mayor, let me know at some point.
Oh yeah, Ekman, I've heard of a mayor.
Okay.
I'm the mayor.
Lyra, have you heard of an
No one's
Undertaker?
executed. Sleep.
No.
Never mind. It doesn't matter then.
Okay, good night.
Crushed it.
Good night.
I mean, we were at evens. I guess we can
Whatever.
like one
I've
night.
missed-
One night is
Listen,
fine.
it's 10 players in TB. Have some fun.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but like, there's also some sense we're gonna need to skip an execution at some point, very likely. So
Now we can skip 2.
I don't understand what's going on here.
neither do I.
You encouraged me pre-game. That's what's going on here.
Someone asked for a tie, so I obliged.
I love you, Saber Knight.
Definitely possible. Saber Knight, Recluse, me, Monk, Ri. And that takes care of that, which means that Saber Knight and I are both confirmed in a weird way. I want to talk with Saber Knight. If Saber Knight claims Recluse, I can believe this world. Which means what? Ri, to pull off that investigator ping, would have to be a spy. Or just honest.
Good morning, folks. Jackie's dead.
Rip.
Hey, we killed the saint at night.
Hey, Benite.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What are you?
I'm the monk.
You're the monk. Okay. I
Mhm.
was hoping you might say recluse. And then I could
Nope.
build a world where I was drunk. Okay. I am librarian with a 1.
With a 1?
Sorry, not with a 1, with a 0. Lord. Yes, I just learned that there was one outsider in play in TB at base 0. That's the new librarian update. Ed
Yeah,
can
makes
confirm.
sense. Yeah,
It's known as the Librarian Empath.
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So then I think Ri is just evil. Either that or you are the poisoner. In
Nah,
my
it couldn't
world.
be.
So, well, with a monk claim, I would definitely buy it.
Nah, it couldn't be. For what it's worth, I have heard of another outsider, so I guess he could be the drunk.
Or you poisoned me, night one.
No, I don't act night one because I'm the monk.
Right. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Saving it.
Just before you two go anywhere, the suggestion in chat is Library Empath. Each night you learn how many of your neighbors are outsiders.
Ooh, I like that actually.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Ridiculously powerful information, actually.
Yeah. Maybe if I checked minions too.
Ooh, yeah.
That might be closer.
That would
Then
actually
kinda
be
like-
really interesting.
Yeah. Then you're kind of forcing the demon to take a Townsend bluff, which I don't like, but
I've been thinking about, like, I don't know, sort of player agency and these arguments of player agency that come to mind, especially when, like, considering spy and registering them as something else to, like, a top 4 on night 1 or something. Like, to a certain extent, you're not going to have 100% agency because the storyteller is going to be reliant on some aspects of, like, setup or choices during the night or any sort of thing. So, like, there's a certain amount that you can expect, but I don't know, just the idea of, like, forcing players to, I think that's the wrong framework for it. It's more like,
yeah, that's fair.
same with, like, bluffs. Like, I'm giving you bluffs because I think these 3 you can actually work with to, like, build a cohesive narrative based on what is around the Grim. So, like, you can deviate from the norm, but, like, this is, from my perspective, the most balanced thing that I can offer and the thing that best gives you the chance.
Yeah, makes sense.
JC.
Yo.
Hello, what are you?
I am evidence that if you're good, then you were Droizened, because I am a butler.
You are a butler. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm happy to kill Sabanite in that case, if we trust Ri, or I'm happy to kill Ri, who
I'm also happy to die.
who
But
could just be a poisoner. Yeah,
True.
maybe. I mean, mechanically, that is.
let's head back. We can talk through text.
Yeah.
What was that?
How are the birds doing?
Oh, they're great. They're flying around in a little orb.
Are you sure it's not a magnifying glass?
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, it is with a very, very short handle.
Stumpy. Do you have a lead on that front at all?
If I want to be, like, actually helpful to town, I was the fortune teller. I got 2 sets of no's.
That's good.
That is
That's
helpful,
incredible.
actually.
Two of my 4 no's are dead.
Don't tell us who the other 2 are then.
Less helpful.
That's
No.
more credible.
What? Two people have that information.
Okay. That actually clears a bunch of worlds, actually. I'm glad you're not sticking to the saint.
Oh, I'm totally the saint, though.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah
I'm the saint that Smart passed last night.
Forgot about the Sarah Novus.
I'd like to nominate Sabanite, please.
Speak.
A case was made to me yesterday for leaving him alive, but I don't want to do it anymore. I think Saber Knight is the poisoner, and I would like us to not have a living poisoner. Please and thanks.
Saber Knight.
If you kill me, I can no longer poison people, but I never could poison people because I'm the monk.
4 required for Saber Knight. 4 required in 3, 2, Saber Knight.
It's like the 4th claim.
The 4th claim of monk?
No, of just from Sabanite.
4th claim from Saber Knight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saber Knight on the block.
think so.
Any other nominations?
I think it's only my 2nd.
There's definitely
I'm-
a world. I have heard of a face-up outsider, so there's a possibility that I'm just the drunk. And there's
Yeah.
the 2.
Yeah, that's kind of where my brain is
I
at
want
right
to kill the
now.
outsider as well.
Final
Just-
call.
Check, Ekin, are you an outsider?
No.
Okay.
I'll nominate George, please.
That's about it.
Can we tie this, please?
George?
Oh, sorry, I've just kept the rules and we actually can't. I'd love to help you, but my hands are tied.
Butler.
4 to
What about
tie.
the
5 to execute George. 5 to execute in 3, 2, George.
Sounds
George,
if
you
we
have no
can't tie
idea
this-
how badly I want
I'll
to
do
vote. Just
high five.
go against the rules.
right?
Do it, coward. But don't. Oh, thank God.
I'm not wasting the dead vote.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we've got to.
No, I'm the butler and JC is my master, so I couldn't vote.
Final call 5.
Yeah.
Bye, Saber Knight.
See ya.
From one investigator
Bye.
ping to the other.
Would you like to know that 3 of my names are now dead?
Oh, Jackie.
You told me, like,
Actually, I'm not
if
gonna
you saw
lie.
my face, I was like, mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the other one is gonna be much far behind.
George, have you hit the point in the game where you would tell me the truth?
I haven't lied in this game, so I hit it ages ago. You just haven't
But
asked me.
I feel like every time we talk.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, if you want me to lie to you, I can, but I simply wouldn't.
George, I'm not saying you should change in any way,
Mhm.
but the way that you said that you haven't lied and you've only told the truth didn't seem very truthful.
Yes, I see that.
George, can you do me a favor? Can we talk tomorrow and you lie to me tomorrow?
I'd love to do that, yes.
Delightful. Thank you.
Have you told Saber Knight the truth yet? Because if not, we could all chat. And then you could say what you say, and it will be up to both of us to determine if you're lying or telling the truth.
Morning, all. Well, George has a choice now because he's dead, so he can choose whether to tell you the truth or not.
Well, glad we got that poison out of the way.
It's not helpful.
Yeah. Sure isn't. Okay, well, that's fine.
Do you think that means you've been? Well, I don't want to out you.
There's a suspicion. I'll tell you everyone there. There's a suspicion like there was a bounce earlier.
Hello.
Hello.
So we know that you are definitely the chef and not the drunk.
Yeah.
It's possible you were poisoned. But Nea is... Have you spoken with Nea?
Nea, I think, is evil and leaning on an easy empath bluff.
I think that has to be the case because with your number, the evil team, like JC and Ri, almost
They can
have
be
to
evil
be...
together.
Yeah. And like, yeah, I think we kill Nea.
I feel like I spoke to evil Nea today, just socially.
Okay. JC is claiming Butler. So definitely a possible member of an evil team, and like mechanically, it doesn't really do us harm if we believe that he's evil and that my information is sober. I could
Yeah.
also be poisoned, or could have been poisoned night 1. But I think Nea is a good bet today, and then we just need to figure out the remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sim.
No, I think 3 of the for Fortune to, talk to Jackie.
Talk to Jackie. Okay. All right. Cool. We'll do.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye. Jackie, talk to Atreides.
Hello.
Hello.
So did you check Nea?
No, I checked you in Sin night 1 and got a no.
Okay, that's
and
good.
then I checked Ekin and Saber Knight night 2 and got a no.
Okay. Okay. Well, great. We know I'm not the demon. I guess I could be a minion that was Star Pass 2 at one point.
But that would very specifically have to be that, Ekin or George Star Pass. I don't feel like Ekin did. I've kind of had some chats with him.
Yeah.
George is a crapshoot. Can't read him. Every time I think he's good, he's evil, and vice versa. So, George is a blind spot for me.
I think based on, we can delve into the realm of, poison theories on night 1. There's lots of things that could happen. But based on chef information that I've heard, I think Nea is probably just evil. Because
Nea, JC, Ri...
So that's the issue. Yeah, but Nea, if Nea is being honest with her information, then JC and Ri sort of has to be an evil team right now. And that contradicts the chef information, which was confirmed to a certain extent by the Virgin.
So literally the only blanks I have right now are Saber Knight and JC. And I keep hearing about a face-up outsider, and if it's either one of them...
JC is claiming the outsider.
Okay.
JC is claiming Butler. So it's possible I was poisoned, night 1. It's possible I'm the drunk, and this is a Baron game. In which case, I guess it would have to be Baron Poisoner, or Ri is just evil. Which it could be, honestly.
I wonder if there's enough time to try to re-soul. There's not.
But I think Nea should be an execution today.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing I died because I forgot to make anyone so nervous mad.
That's not true. I'm the saint. I've always been the saint. And nothing but the saint.
We're in a triple claim.
Ah, I love it. I love that for us.
Lyra's the other one.
Oh, triple saints. What do we want to do today, guys?
I have a nomination I'm intending to make, but we'll see what town thinks of it.
I'm on this. Sorry, go ahead, Jackie.
No, I was going to say there's 2 different worlds that seem to be being built in town. And I'm missing some information still, but I'm dead. Lyra, go ahead.
I'm in 2 minds between nominating JC or Ri today. I don't have that time.
My nomination is neither of those people.
I think Nea is a good execution.
I also think Nea is a good execution.
Interesting.
I've heard people float JC.
That's fine. Nominations open.
I mean George.
Just a reminder to anyone who doesn't play rugby in my games, as soon as I hit the bell, nominations are open, including if people aren't here when I hit the bell. That's entirely their problem.
Yeah, I'll nominate Nea.
Speak.
From my perspective, anyone alive except Lyra and myself can be the demon. I accept that for other people, I'm a candidate, and I'm kind of picking to an extent blind from the other 3, but also I've spoken to a couple of dead people who think that Nea would be a good execution for basically pure social reasons. I don't know whether or not that's necessarily true, but I'm happy to vote on Nea and see what happens. Also, in a double claim of saint with a confirmed virgin.
Nea.
I am the saint. I've always been the saint and nothing but the saint. But I mean, I'm happy to die at this point if you guys need to clear some worlds, but I also think that I'm a good player getting towards the end of the game and I could still get information, but you guys do what you want to do.
3 required to execute Nea. 3 required in 3, 2, Nea. Nea's on the block. Any other nominations? 10 seconds.
Can I nominate?
Oh, go ahead, Bree. Bree.
JC, please, and thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I got the first half of Naya over you. Sorry about that. Ree, your nomination.
I'm starting to build that it's Poisoner Spy Worlds. I'm still not fully understanding the Atreides claiming Librarian 0 and JC being a butler. There's something weird there. I get there could be a drunk and then it is a baron, but it doesn't really make sense with the chef number, which is very confirmed. And I just think in general this is a better kill.
JC.
Honestly, that's all pretty much fair. I'm struggling to build Sober Chef Zero worlds, and obviously unless Sim was exactly poison sniped on night one, that's what we're having to deal with. And also, obviously, Atreides and I are in some level of direct conflict, and Naya, as Empath Zero, sat next to Atreides. I get why it looks weird for me. All I can do is tell you that I've got the Butler token, which is the truth. If you want to remove this today, then I understand that.
3 to tie, 4 to execute JC, 4 to execute in 3, 2, JC.
What it's worth, Lyra is my master today, so I can't vote to break a tie unless Lyra votes on it.
I can't believe you trust me so completely, JC.
This is the first and probably only day that you're my master.
Final call, 5 seconds. Now still on the block.
Can I be your master tonight, JC?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah? Okay. Then I'm happy to die.
And you do. Night all.
Oh boy.
I don't like that.
That does close one of the two worlds that is floating around, though. Unless there's a Scarlet Woman.
The other world is JC, so I'd suggest Star passing tonight.
No, I need to kill Lyra.
Oh, true.
That's true.
What if there's no minions
No, just
alive?
Are you a coward? Just leave a confirmed virgin in Final 3. Like, it's fine.
It was 50-50 things.
Aren't they kind of already?
That's true. They are 50. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I have 3 worlds that I'm still building, and it's weird.
I don't know who out of the people alive other than Lyra people think can't be the demon.
I think every one of them can be, well, except Atreides.
Lyra's the demon.
Yep.
That's the only one I'm spending my ghost vote on is Lyra, so don't kill her. I would like to vote on her tomorrow.
Yeah, I know Ed is a very experienced storyteller, but we all make mistakes, and sometimes, allowing the demon with a virgin bluff to kill cause an execution, it's all good. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but the best way to balance that is to let them star pass.
Great, perfect. We love this.
Solid.
What they didn't tell you is it's TV
Oh,
+1,
boy.
and that was actually the Yagababble.
Love it.
Wow, what a final 3.
Yeah.
Sarah Nova's madness was your statement.
I was slightly worried about that final 3 with like a JC as a spy in the middle and a full evil team, but I guess that's not the case.
I'll tell you now
I don't
that's
think
not the
so.
case.
And
JC, can you vote today?
for final 3, do you allow private conversations or no?
You can say anything you want at any time. No, do what you like.
But can you break away with...
Yeah. The rules of my game is the only time you have to be anywhere is if you want to nominate and you want to vote, you need to be in your seat. Apart from that, you can do the fuck you like.
Gotcha.
We'll find it suspicious.
Do we want... Well, yeah, but I mean, if people are going to read me as suspicious, that's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Jackie, can you go over your nose for Scarlet Woman calculations, please?
Night 1, Sincerity and Atreides. Night 2, Saber Knight and Ekin.
Oh boy.
So
That doesn't
Atreides
help.
did not start the game as the demon.
Correct.
Yeah, those worlds are really complicated.
So in the world that JC exists, there has to be a drunk. Again, could just be me. I've definitely given the drunk the Librarian token in a base 0 game and said that there were 0 outsiders. interested in who would have been my demon if I am now the demon.
Probably Naya.
I died during the day.
Naya was
case-
pushing hard to get Atreides killed yesterday.
Yeah, there's.
In which case, Sincerity is lying or was poisoned to night 1, because that would be a chef 1.
If you're
From my point of view, Atreides, you're building worlds where both you and JC exist / have good information, which doesn't work for me.
I could be the
Because
drunk.
then that makes me specifically the one that doesn't exist, and I know that I do.
The most easy thing for me to suggest here is JC Demon, because there's absolutely no information that detracts from that whatsoever. Okay, so you can just be the demon.
Yeah.
I would love to argue that. If I was not me, I would think I was the demon here. It's only the fact that I know that I'm not the demon which is going to make me look elsewhere.
Okay, but so in that world,
is the tough choice there.
So in that world, Ri is a sober investigator with, I guess, a poisoner ping on me. I am the poisoner in this world. Is that
I
what we're
think
building?
Sabanite would be the poisoner.
Yeah.
Sabanite would be the person.
No, I don't think so.
So wait. then Ri is a sober investigator with a poisoner ping. Oh, I see. And I'm not.
Like, one of you
It's the
can
Librarian.
exist, but
And
not
I'm-
the other in
okay.
my world.
I could
you're
imagine
not the drunk.
Sincerity is the spy in that world.
Out of interest, if I was the demon here, am I starting demon or was I starting?
Yeah, probably.
Starting.
Starting demon.
I'm starting demon, and so Atreides and Ri are both good, or is one of them the spy?
I'm inclined to believe Sabanite is probably evil, so I'm inclined to trust Ri. I think Atreides could be the spy, but could just I don't know that the Librarian Zero claim helps if Atreides is the spy.
Okay, who's the third evil on my team then?
That is the thing I'm struggling most with. I was considering Sincerity spy, depending on how the confirmation went down.
Wouldn't it have to be Naya?
Maybe.
Possible.
But I'm pushing on JC. But sure.
Yeah, that's true. No.
They can be fixed, but it's maybe less.
George, what are you?
I'm the mayor.
Oh.
I probably bounced to Erkin, which is the main reason I'm not building Erkin Star Pass worlds.
Got it.
Who have you protected?
I also got to know on
out of
Ekin.
interest, Sabanite?
Oh, it was Lyra, then I was executed.
Reasonable. Okay.
Ri, are you good?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't believe you.
Jackie!
Not that really.
Wait, but
Look, just because you decided to not talk to me, that's not my fault.
So actually, this. Or no, never mind. I was going to say I have a fortune teller know on me, but that was early enough in the game that I could be the demon now.
I think the Ri Demon world probably has Atreides and Naya both evil, with one of them being the spy.
Yeah, I think that.
Really?
Can I-
of
Nominate JC.
Ri nominates JC. Talk to us about it.
It doesn't seem like either of them are nominating, which makes me feel like I might be the only good. I want to say one of them is good. This is just the cleanest world.
JC.
It's really tough to argue. The reason I haven't nominated yet is because I don't know which of the two of you is the more probable demon. Right now I'm leaning towards Riemann worlds more. But if people want to sell me on Atreides, I can go there too. I also completely get why people would vote for me here. But I know I'm not the demon. I'm really struggling to pick who is.
We're just going to have a moment for Riemann and Atreides because that was so smooth.
It was very good.
That it
Very
made me
well
so
done.
happy. 2 votes required to execute JC. 2 required in 3. 2 JC.
if I weren't already voting. Just trying to sneak it past us.
We would need one more vote.
Oh, I can vote now. Oh, and now I can't for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not.
JC on the block with 4.
Okay, so I can't vote. If Naya is good, then with 5 votes
3,
down guaranteed,
4.
because Evil won't vote on the demon, I can't vote, and Naya can't
2,
vote.
3, 4. Yeah, I think.
Is that just locked?
Okay, so
If Ekin or George are good and Naya is good, then we've already lost. We've probably just already lost, I think. But I will try and move it because it behooves me to do so.
Atreides nominates Ri.
Okay, tell us about it.
I think if Ri is evil here, just sort of going over what JC said, I think we may not have the votes, but I know I'm not the demon, and I think JC is not the demon. I think I'm probably the drunk, and there's a Baron in the play.
Ri.
I think Atreides and JC are evil together, and the demon is on the block.
4 to tie, 5 to execute Ri. In 3, 2, Ri.
I can't vote on it, so don't worry.
Sin, thank you.
I just wanted to vote one time.
2 is fewer than 4. You can't beat that now that you've lost another vote. And I can confirm that a team has won. And I need to remember which button I'm supposed to be pressing because I changed all my keybinds recently and I can't remember which one I put for the Grim Reveal. So this could be fun.
The menu, right?
Hey.
No. It's way more fun to try and do it with the keybinds.
Which one was
It was
it?
only my second guess. So, congratulations go to this team.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
And that is because you just executed the butler. Sorry, JC. I was amazed how it just ended up being the simplest world for basically everyone. Is just JC just works. JC being the butler means that Atreides is your drunk librarian.
Yep, there it is.
Which gives you Ri as your starting only entire game imp. Ekin, your washerwoman, who confirmed Sincerity, your chef, with the other ping being Saber Knight. George mentioned that he was the mayor. George didn't bounce at any point. Ri did kill Ekin on night 2. The reason that George died was because he was poison killed, which I'm assuming was coordinated between Naya and Ri, but I don't know. We'll find
Absolutely
out in a moment.
not.
Absolutely not.
Naya also followed all of the best traditions of poisoners by poisoning outsiders the first 2 nights, managing to poison JC and then Atreides before
Love that.
poisoning Lyra, which also didn't help, and then finally got that poison on George just in time for Ri to kill George, and have the impact there that was probably necessary because, I'm probably going to bounce in that situation. Jackie, your fortune teller, who got no's that were truthful and accurate. Jackie's red herring was JC, the butler. Can't think why I did that. That leaves Lyra, your virgin, and Saber Knight, your baron.
There it is.
Oof.
Well done.
Yeah, good work, Eagle. Didn't see that team coming.
I could not shake the feeling that there was a spy somewhere with this
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of conversation, even on Final 5, where people were being like, but all of this just works if one of these people is the spy. Like, everyone was trying to make Sin's numbers 0 work with a spy.
I think believing Naya as the empath at the time as well meant that if Naya was good and sober, then Atreides round to Lyra on that side were all just definitely good, and
Right.
it made it really tough to find a chef number that worked.
Well, and that's why, at a certain point at the end, it was like, okay, Sincerity was poisoned and JC and Ri are both evil, but it's like Lyra is confirmed. I know I'm good. So going into Final 3 with Naya dead, I was like, I feel confident that we've killed at least one evil. But very well
I was
played.
the saint.
And also, I should have suspected Ri immediately after our first conversation.
I was
It's
trying to
also a
seem like an
rule-
investigator.
I know.
It's also a rule of things
Very
that happen
well
quite a
played.
lot where people are very suspicious of a person for social reasons. You execute them and then you completely forget all the reasons you were suspicious of them, which seemed to happen with Saber Knight, is that everyone wanted Saber Knight dead for just there's an investigator ping and we think you're more evil than Atreides. And then 2 days later, people are sitting there going, who's JC's last member of his evil team? And no one mentioned Saber Knight. And I was like, It's right here. The same applies to Ri. The third member of Ri, JC, and the Atreides evil team is just Saberknight for everyone.
I did my best to take up as much of the town's time the first couple of days.
Yeah,
You did very well.
Tying it between you and Atreides was a very good play as well.
I told him that I was putting an investigator ping on him. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to take up space.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please do.
Yeah, once a virgin procced, I knew I couldn't do that anymore, so.
That's the end of that story.
Are we playing more TV because it's not time yet?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Given Ed's shuffled the seats around and gone off to talk to chat, I assume so.
I got new neighbors.
That's
New
one of the most
neighbors
chill
includes me.
losses I've ever had.
I have a new neighbor.
You're in a J sandwich.
I am in a J sandwich.
Or are we the bread in an Atreides sandwich?
Ooh. Yeah.
They are
that's
the
good.
meat in our sandwich.
I'm just gonna let that one sit there. That's
I don't know how to feel about Atreides' meat.
we don't.
Oh man, but speaking of
All of my actions can be blamed on Ed today.
Given that my real name does start with a J, we're just all J's lined in a row.
Oh, J Squad, let's do this.
oh my god,
We're J's in an S sandwich.
no, because there are secret J's on this Grim. The J no dash
Yeah.
is pretty far.
Yeah,
Did you just say the J no dashi?
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
If an Odashi stretched their tentacles through J names.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Which is funny because there was an in-person game that Sabanite and I went to, and I was like, are we using real names or internet names? And Sabanite was like, real names. And then we just proceeded to call each other internet names the entire night.
Do I know Sabernight's real name?
Based on context, I'm going to assume it's Jabonite.
It's gonna start with a J now.
We're all J's now.
Got it in one.
There was a night on Connecticut, like off-stream night, where every single person put their name as a J because there was like 6 of us that joined at once.
Oh yeah, chat wasn't here when I was saying this to the players earlier. Yeah, I've got a friend has made me homemade slow gin, which admittedly it says on the bottle was from 2020. And then I've got another bottle of Damson vodka, and I don't know how old that one is either. So what could go wrong? I'm going to give Saberknight a chance to wander back before I start the night.
Where did they find
I'm back.
time to slow make their own gin in 2020? That was such a busy year.
Yeah, it's not like you had any time to,
However-
go for walks in the countryside and collect slows, or go home and make slow gin.
Oh boy. Are we the drunk again? Maybe we're the drunk again. This will be spicy. I mean, there's plenty of other ways that our number can be messed with. We could be sitting next to a spy. There could be a poisoner, obviously. We could be sitting next to a recluse or nearby a recluse. So we'll see if I can't. I think Empath is still. At one point, I was tracking, like, just victories and losses, not really taking into account the broader contexts of the games, but just being like, did I win this game? What was I? And Empath was definitely one of the stronger roles. Part of that, I think, comes down to just being believed. If my data is correct, being able to sell that. And part of it is the power of Empath. It's a very powerful role. I always shudder to put it on a script. But we'll see. We'll see if we can't. See, we can't get a victory this time. We lived to Final 3 last time. That's good. Final 3 with a fortune teller no. Though there was there's always room to be a demon late in the game with a fortune teller no earlier in the game. I love this group. Just putting that out there. I love you guys, especially if you're watching this video. I love you. Thank you for being here and spending time. All right, we got a 1. Could just be sitting next to evil. We'll be chill. Could be poisoned. Could be drunk. Drunk empath I use too often to hide evil. And I think I need to make the empath the drunk more often to give them false positives. Just to like balance things. Because it always sucks. But base, okay, so base 0 again. So if there are any outsider claims, oh, that's actually really spicy.
Morning all. We've spent most of the night talking about how old you have to be to drink, and how it's completely legal in the UK to give alcohol to children, as long as you don't sell it to them. Because the question came up as to whether someone who was 17 was allowed to make slow gin, and the answer is, in most places around the world, yes, you're just not allowed to buy it. Anyway, kill people, drink more.
Sin. 僕は大きの心。
ああ、素晴らしい素晴らしい。私は引きこもりです。
そうかな。Okay, alright, perfect.
全部の夜、一人ぼっちの夜。
Okay.
I love this game.
Amazing. Alright, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Sin, we made the best decisions.
No incentive to lie. It's too fun to tell the truth.
It's so great. It's so great. JC.
Ooh,
hello.
How are we doing?
Pretty good. What would you like to do?
I'm happy with whatever you're comfortable with.
Can I ask if you are one of 3 roles?
Sure.
Chef, Undertaker, or Empath?
I am sadly none of those 3 roles.
Okay, alright, cool.
Can I ask if you're one of 3 roles?
Sure.
Butler, Recluse, Saint.
Butler, Recluse, Saint, no.
No. Okay, I'm not the librarian, but it'd been good if it.
Okay, cool. I'm also not the washerwoman. Alright, great. Beautiful.
Okay, we've ruled out one each, and I guess 3 more.
Yep, exactly. Alright, great.
Cool. I'll tell you, a chambermaid who checked me would get a 0.
A chamber? Ooh, that is spicy. Okay, alright, cool.
I guess actually, technically, Ravenkeeper can. Yeah, I'll rule out Ravenkeeper too. I'm virgin now.
Okay, a chambermaid that checked me would also, or no, would not get a 0. They'd get a 1. I activated the first night.
Okay.
Okay.
So you would have got a 1 on you last night, and you're leaving it ambiguous for future nights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Chambermaid.
But you would have gotten a 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Chambermaid 0. Interesting.
Yeah.
And you're leaving that ambiguous for future nights as well?
No, 0 here on out.
0 here on out. You just don't wake. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Waking's for chumps.
I agree. I would much prefer to sleep through the night. All right,
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. Can I ask if you are one of 3 roles?
Sure.
Empath, fortune teller, or mayor?
I'm not, but if you want me to be, I can tell people I am.
No, don't. Okay, all right, that's fine.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Whatever you want to do, Atreides. I'm always. Oh God, my thing. I'm always happy to be involved in whatever bits anybody wants to involve me in.
I don't necessarily know that I have a bit. I will. Okay. Are you the Baron again, Sabonite?
Oh, I can be if you want. Do you want to be the investigator who sees me as the Baron? That definitely worked out for my team last time.
It might be interesting. Maybe later. How about that?
All right.
And to be
Yeah,
fair,
if you
the
ever need to
investigator
push
had
up.
a poisoner ping on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Quote unquote. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
The answer, I'm going to make a slightly rude judgment and say no.
Okay.
They cannot help.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's not an easy request.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not an easy one to improve upon, I'm afraid.
I don't know about that.
Can I nominate George?
Was that re-nominating George? Sorry.
Yeah.
Preach?
Listen, town. George is going to say that he doesn't want this. He told me in secret that he does, though. So we should do this.
George?
Ri, you're a constant delight to play with. Much love. Go away.
If this was a different relationship, I would be messaging George right now to ask about gaslighting questions. But I was in the conversation, and B, I know these people and this is fine, just so anyone's aware. 5 to execute George, 5 to execute, 3 to George.
Yes. Don't do this if you don't know people, but this is fine, to be clear. The bit, not the execution. Don't do that bit.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you for the clarifying.
Yeah.
Ed, I'd like to claim Slayer and shoot Sincerity, please.
What is your weapon of choice?
Atreides.
Ooh, good choice.
So, Atreides is initially confused when you grab them and pull them across the town square. But at the point you start trying to lift them onto your shoulder and aim, they start to get the memo. Because the funny thing about Ravenswood Bluff is that people play Clocktower in Ravenswood Bluff, which is why it's very confusing when the demon actually turns up. So they understand the meta of the Slayer using odd weapons. It's just a little bit weird that you're now doing it in the situation where it's actually happening. So you get them across the town square to Sin, and just realize that you don't really have the ability to propel an Atreides at Sin with enough force to do any real damage. So you basically just give Sin Atreides. And there's this moment where Sin is just stood there, like, embracing Atreides, and then we decide that was slightly awkward and we all move on.
That's just like real life, actually.
And then
Everyone should be gifted an Atreides in life.
And then I go, budding finger.
I don't even know what to do
I
with
agree.
that.
Ed, can I claim
that's
Slayer
funny.
and shoot Atreides, please?
George, what is your weapon of choice?
Oh, Sincerity.
That's so good.
At this point, Sincerity and Atreides are still just in this slightly awkward embrace. And so you sort of walk up to Sin and grab one of her arms and are just doing the stop hitting yourself thing on Atreides. But like, Sin's not quite sure what you're doing, and so keeps like changing their hand. And so it basically just ends up you just poking Atreides in the face with Sincerity's hand. There is no effect.
I really thought that would work.
It was a good shot, honestly. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna just kill Atreides. It's sincerely, like, you know, just with sincerity.
I'll /shoot Sincerity as well, please.
What is your weapon of choice?
An album by Bell and Sebastian.
An album by Bell and Sebastian.
Work with that.
Interesting. So JC, being the real classic hipster dude that he is, gets out a record player in the middle of the town square in this mid-medieval town, and puts a record on it, drops the needle, and nothing happens because he suddenly remembers there's that electricity thing that this generally requires. And so he's trying to hand wind the record, but he gets this really sort of odd scratch because he can't get the tempo right, and the amplification doesn't work at all for obvious reasons. So he eventually just takes the record off the record player, yeets it at Sincerity, and misses wildly because, unlike a frisbee, it has no curved edges, so it has no stability, and it just angles off like anyone who's ever thrown a beer mat or anything like that.
It's only a 7.6 out of 10 album anyway, so that's probably one.
Fair.
Do we have a version anywhere?
Oh, there's a game happening?
I thought this was just Ed tells stupid stories time.
This game has many layers.
Wait, no, Ogre isn't on the script.
Oh, I'm going to shamelessly use Warcanner's joke from chat, which is because JC threw the record and it missed, it obviously broke on the floor and it was a smash hit.
Oh,
God
boy.
Damn it.
I nominate chat, please.
I
Yeah,
grab a
I'll
bat
nominate
and...
Atreides, please.
Ooh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go for it.
I think JC nominated Atreides, but I might have misheard that.
There was a lot of conversation. Okay, JC Atreides, go.
They are in a fortune teller, yes, and claim to be a role that might not mind being today's execution. And the other half of the fortune teller, yes, has been Slayer shot.
3 times.
Interesting. I can understand why I would be a red herring. I'm not what I claimed to you, JC, or to anyone, really, except Sin. Sin knows my actual role. I would prefer to stay alive for a couple more nights.
5 votes to execute Atreides, 5 votes in 3, 2 Atreides.
I feel like such a soft touch sometimes. When someone says they want to stay alive, I'm just like, oh, it'd be mean to execute.
But murder.
Atreides is stationed today.
They asked so nicely.
Also, 2 comments from chat. Ogre is always on the script if you believe hard enough. And there's the question, if enough players in the game vote to execute chat, does the stream just end?
I'll nominate Lyra.
Tell us about it.
She was the virgin last time. I was hoping for a random snipe of a virgin again. Probably not.
Lara.
Grats, we've got a minion, everybody.
5 to execute Lyra, 5 to execute in 3, 2 Lyra.
So, Lyra, you're claiming virgin.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Lyra's safe. Any other nominations? I'm going to say 10 seconds.
Sincerity nominated GC.
Tell us about it.
GC volunteered for this in chat, but also I have decided that Atreides is my ogre friend this game, and I cannot abide having my ogre friend be sullied.
JC.
Everything about that was reasonable.
5 to execute JC, 5 to execute in 3, 2 JC. JC on the block, final call 5. Thank you for the count, JC. I appreciated your last action being of assistance to your storyteller. Night all.
So this is interesting and this is great because I didn't throw suspicion on myself at being an empath necessarily. Hopefully people didn't get that idea. There's a fortune teller, yes, on me. So I could be red herring. But if Sin was the other one that was shot, and Sin is the recluse, that just makes sense. We'll see if the number changes. If the number doesn't change, it's definitely possible that Jackie is just good, and JC and Sabanite were both somehow evil. But okay, so Sin. Well, okay, wait. If. So JC is claiming. JC's claiming Slayer? That is Clockmaker 0. And JC shot, right? JC shot Sin. So in that case, Sin is definitely not the demon. I could be red herring with Sin as like a scarlet woman or a poisoner or some other evil bluffing recluse under the pretense of like outsider. Ooh, actually interesting. Okay, so Sin. Oh, or I could just be drunk again. Am I just drunk again?
Good morning, town. I have two things to tell you. Number one is I'm loving the fact that I'm getting steadily more and more comments in response when I'm waking people up to ask for things. Like last game, every time JC picked someone as the butler, he sent me a comment, including like picking George and saying this is probably a terrible idea. To which I got to use one of the cards and respond, yes, send, which is nice. And I'm also getting comments today as people are making their choices, and it's really fun, and I like it, and I appreciate you. Also, Ri is dead.
Interesting.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello, did the number change?
No, it's been a 1 both nights.
Yay!
Sort of. Not really.
Not
like,
yay? Why not yay?
I mean, well, either Jackie is evil. I could be drunk if you're an outsider again. Or
Well, you know I'm an outsider again.
Well, I understand, but what I'm saying is if you are one, there has to be another
then
one.
There's another one, yeah.
And so I could just be the drunk. Or it's JC and Sabanite, both as evil.
Oh. See, you said 1, but my heart heard 0, and I got excited for the 00, and then you clarified, and then my heart and my brain had to communicate that to each other.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm on your page now.
Yep. But if there's a fortune teller that checked you and me, then either obviously you're the recluse, or I'm just the red herring. In which case, I guess drunk red herring could work for someone who sees an empath token.
It's possible. Also, this is the first time that Ed has been here. I need to fill Ed in on my plan. So my goal this game is to either die by Slayer Shout, that might have already passed, or catch a Star Pass. So I'm not letting town execute me because I want the Star Pass thing to happen, but like if either of those things happen, I leave this game happy.
Good to know. How many people know this is your plan?
Everyone I've spoken to.
Amazing. Okay.
Great.
So
all right.
Statistically, by the end of today, you're going to have told probably the demon. And so, yeah, you've got a better chance than you would have done otherwise.
Sounds pretty
If you
great.
want to manifest things, you have to tell everyone as many times as possible.
That makes sense. Cool. Thanks for letting us know your plan.
Thank you, Sin.
Thank you, Atreides.
Of course. Hello.
Hi.
Ri, did you Star Pass last night?
No, I'm confirmed.
You're confirmed.
Yeah, I am.
You are okay. So you're like washerwoman or librarian soon?
Sure.
Free. Help me out. here.
Yes. What are you, Atreides?
I have the biggest heart.
Empath.
Mhm.
What numbers do you have?
1 and 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm the Raven Keeper.
Oh, very spicy. Okay.
I saw a good roll.
Okay. All right. I'll trust that.
so-
That's fine. Was it one of my living neighbors?
No, I didn't talk to you, nor
Okay.
did I know any of your information.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's fair. I kept it very under the radar, and I'm mostly still keeping it under the radar. Sin and I did a hard claim in Japanese, so she was the only one who knew. Otherwise, I was sort of bluffing washerwoman and seeing if I could catch anyone trying to bluff empath.
Fair.
Okay, all right. I guess I'm happy to execute Jackie or Sabanite, honestly. I guess I could see a JC Sabanite team, but that seems more unreasonable with Jackie. Though, I have heard of an outsider, so I could also just be the drunk and evil could
I've heard
be-
of 2 outsiders.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay,
toodles.
all right, thank you. That's spicy. You didn't see an outsider?
I'm not confirming nor denying that,
Oh,
Atreides.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Rhea, I'm sorry.
I was just trying to get my way around the town to talk to everybody else and go back and talk to him.
Yeah, I needed to talk to you and Sincerity because we have a pact. Oh, and Lyra too. We have a pact.
Ooh.
I heard about the pact. It's interesting.
Is it another saint pact?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no. Yes.
Yes. No.
I have heard very, very little information, so hopefully somebody has anything on.
I'm gonna nominate Atreides.
Talk to us.
Yeah, so there's a fortune teller with a yes between Sincerity and Atreides. Sincerity was shot like 3 times yesterday. And so I think that it's safe to say that there's a demon in Atreides or a red herring in Atreides.
Yeah, we should talk.
Okay.
I do agree that it's safe to say that there's a red herring in me. I'm the other person that you are claiming to have a fortune teller on in that, or a yes on in that pair, is claiming to be a recluse as well. So
That's uncomfortable. That's very uncomfortable.
okay. I would prefer not to die. But if there is a living virgin, I also don't mind nominating that virgin.
4 votes to execute Atreides, 4 votes required in 3, 2, Atreides.
Okay.
I do have a claim of virgin, but it's probably not mine to out if they don't want it to be outed.
Sure.
Atreides on the block. Final call 10.
Atreides nominates Jackie.
Atreides nominates Jackie. Tell us about it.
I am the empath. I have a 1 on night 1, and I have a 1 last night. The only way that happens and Jackie is not evil in my world is JC and Sabanite are both evil. I don't mind dying here if I'm a demon candidate, but yeah, otherwise, 1 on Jackie.
Jackie!
Killing me will end the game and evil will win. I got some token karma.
4 to tie, 5 to execute Jackie, 5 to execute in 3, 2, Jackie.
It's quite tempting to call that bluff.
I do know it is my third
Stay here
outside
vote.
claim, which is very fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just found out about that.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, I've
But-
had 3 too.
Okay, so
Jackie's safe.
So in
Any
Jackie's
other
world,
nominations?
save a night.
10
people.
seconds.
Sincerity nominates Naya.
Sincerity nominates Naya.
Mhm.
Thank you. Tell us about it.
Atreides is my ogre friend. These are the consequences.
Naya!
I can't argue with that at all. So yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Except I don't want to save Atreides, so no, don't do it.
4 to tie, 5 to execute Naya, 5 to execute in 3, 2, Naya.
Come play with us on Sunday nights. It's a lot of this.
What is going on? I was about to ask Sabanite, my Baron, to raise his hand, but apparently I didn't need to.
I was busy typing and did not realise we had typed this. Why are we doing this?
Ties are fun.
Ties on day 2 are apparently what we're doing today.
Final call 5.
I'll nominate Sincerity.
Speak.
I don't. This'll do, right?
Yeah, this'll do. That'll do, donkey. That's my worst impression.
So, I can see how this makes sense, but not currently at this point in the game. You see, George, we haven't had a chance to communicate, so I will do this in front of town. I am the Recluse. My goal this game is to catch a star pass. I am not yet the demon. I would like to be the ending demon. That's what would be most fun for me. So I would appreciate if Tom could put their hands down and we could facilitate this.
5 to execute Sincerity, 5 to execute, 3, 2, Sincerity.
Sin, I already star past you.
Yeah, but we do need
Sincerity
the
is
hero
my
team
ogre
to
friend,
out
I'm not raising my
themselves.
hand.
Like, we need the evil team to out themselves so that we can, like, dominate them early and guarantee Sin the Star Pass. No? Oh, okay.
No, that's not
Guys, you're
good.
just
Final
not allowed to have
call
fun.
5 seconds.
I'll nominate Sabanite.
Speak.
Still looking for a virgin.
Sabanite.
Oh, you found one. We should kill Ekin.
Oh.
5 to execute Sabanite, 5 to execute in 3, 2, Sabanite.
I want
No.
everyone remind everyone that Sabanite has an Empath one. Oh no.
Atreides has an empath one. My ogre friend.
Yes.
Yeah, an empath one that's also on JC. So, or it's
It
just
would
Jackie.
be on JC as well as Sabanite.
I'd like to nominate
Final
Ekin.
call 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Speak.
Ekin found the virgin and didn't proc them.
Ekin.
Do we have a fourth outsider?
There can only be 2!
Do what you want to do. I was looking for a virgin. Apparently, I found one and didn't proc. So, go for it.
There can be
5 to
0
execute
as well.
Ekin, 5 to execute, 3, 2, Ekin.
I love this 4 outsider claim 0 base game.
Final call 3 seconds. Ekin on the block.
I love it, especially since I'm a librarian with a 0.
Ekin's dead, everyone goes to sleep.
JD's, that's a double claim.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard of a librarian, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, so lots of things. With Sin's claim, there should be a drunk. Ekin could be that drunk, which is why he didn't proc the virgin. Sabanite could have been also poisoned, if we think it's poisoner Baron. Jackie and Sin are both claiming outsider, so one of them has to be evil, right? That's the logic. If how am I alive? God damn it. What a, oh my god. It's gonna be Jackie and Sabanite again. Oh, I wish I'd nominated that would have been so great. Well, maybe, if I didn't proc, oh.
No, I can come back. That's fine. Laura's dead.
Wop wop.
Fascinating.
Hello.
Hello.
What would you like?
I'll just tell you, I outed this yesterday, kind of, but I'm the librarian confirming Jackie as the saint.
Oh, I hate that. Okay. So you, in your world, JC and Sabanite are both evil.
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'm willing to entertain executing into Sabanite, but it's also possible that you are the drunk with an outsider ping on an evil player.
It's possible,
And
but
Sabanite
then
is
that
good.
would make Jackie evil with like other outsider claims, right? I heard like there was already 3 outsider claims.
No, not necessarily, because if you were drunk, then Sin would be the Recluse. That would be the 2.
Me,
and so-
drunk, Sin Recluse, then what
and
about
so Jackie
Lyra?
is... Oh, what's Lyra claiming?
I heard Lyra's claiming Butler.
Okay, I had not heard that. Fascinating. Yay.
Did
4
Lyra
outsiders in a base 2 game, or in a
That's
base 0
crazy.
game. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. You are Librarian. You didn't proc on Sabanite.
Mhm.
So either you are drunk, Sabanite is poisoned. You and Jackie, I guess, could both be evil.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I mean, my neighbors have not changed, so I have another one. Which
Okay.
is to be expected.
Yeah.
If people start to think that I'm a demon in any way, I don't mind dying. I can completely understand a fortune teller getting a yes on me.
What do you think of Naya, the fortune teller? Do you think she's
Naya,
like,
Naya is the
or-
fortune teller.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it weird that she, like, maybe, hopefully, Sin and Naya chat, but, like, she pinged a Recluse and got a yes. So I find it weird that she's building worlds where a demon was necessarily seen when, like, the other possibilities of either Red Herring or Recluse are just so, like, I would do that if it was...
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So
So
I
you
don't know.
think Naya might be evil, just pushing on.
It's a little. I always find fortune
Yes,
tellers
Recluse.
who are so gung ho with a yes.
Hello. Yeah.
A little weird, yeah. But we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Thanks. Evan.
Thanks.
It's always where you start.
I find moving easier. The second needle helps.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you the fortune teller?
Yes.
Okay. If you truly believe, well, have you gotten any better information, or have you checked me against other people?
I've checked you against Jackie, and then I just decided I'm not going to check you anymore.
Okay, I think that's smart. You got a yes both nights that you checked me.
Yeah. So either you're just fully the red herring, or you're the demon, and I don't need to worry about you anymore. I'm going to spread my FT stuff out.
Sure. I mean, it's also possible Jackie is just the demon.
Yeah,
And-
totally. But
and
we can't,
Sin is the
can't
recluse.
kill her. We can't kill her because she's claiming saint.
Well,
we
but
can't
see-
kill her until later.
Yeah. I guess. So here's my dilemma. Sabonite is claiming Virgin. Ekin is claiming Librarian, who is confirming Jackie.
No, I thought he was confirming Sincerity.
That's not what Ekin told me today.
He told me he was confirming one of my pings, so maybe... Interesting. Okay.
So
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Yeah, there's okay, interesting. I'm happy to die today. Like, I don't think my information is
Okay.
going to change if we're really worried about
What
it.
are you claiming again?
I'm
Sorry?
an empath with a 1
Oh.
every night.
Empath one. Okay.
Yep.
All right,
All
cool.
right, I'll see ya.
There's information when you were in it, so you do.
Oh no, I just got a shit memory.
That's my.
I had a conversation with someone and was like, "So what are you?" And they're like, "I told you." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
That's like an eternal mood. I can't find the stupid picture.
Did you see the Snorlax?
It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
It was so good. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy something for my daughter, and I was like, yeah, I have to buy this.
Is it one of those like Wobbles kits? They have
Woobles,
all
but
kinds of
no.
animals. Oh, okay.
Weebles.
In that I
Wobble,
recently
wobble, but
bought
they
a
don't
lot
fall
of
down.
Woobles for a friend. Yeah. The other problem is that you're now talking about something that the chat can't see, which means that I'm going to have to put effort in for once and work out a way to show that image on OBS, which I'm just going to do in a moment. Bear with. You guys carry on chatting and maybe nominate some people, and say Ed before you nominate, because then I'll pay attention.
I would appreciate if someone could nominate George for me.
That's sad.
I would do that.
Jackie nominates George.
Hey,
say
yeah, you know when it's George.
Fine. I'll do the less fun thing of actually running the game we're here to play.
Oh,
God.
I just wanted to say it before I forgot about it. We could chat for a few minutes and then come back to it after you've shown chat.
No, you're good. I took the lazy method of showing chat. Don't worry about it. Anything else to say, Jackie, or would you like to pass this to JC?
JC, yeah.
I'm really struggling to build a complete evil team that doesn't include George, just from who I trust around the circle. In short, socially, I'm kind of inclined to trust Atreides. If I assume their number is good, then Jackie being the one in the Empath one would make sense, and that means I trust Sabonite, I trust Ri, I trust Naya. So George and Jackie are the alive people I think are evil, and George is the one not claiming Saint out of the two of them.
Okay, before George defends himself, chat have spent the entire time watching Snorlax say that, so, you know, you're welcome. George, your defense.
I don't think that's, like, especially unreasonable, but it is not going to get us anywhere. For guild context, I'm the chef with a 0. I'm more inclined to just call Jackie's bluff here, although I could build happily a world where Atreides is evil as well. Yeah, this is a bad idea.
3 votes to execute George, 3 votes to execute in 3, 2, George.
I think it's Spy Barrel.
I'm not going to be spending my dead vote on
Yeah,
this.
no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish I'd known you weren't, I would have done.
Atreides nominates Sabonite, please.
Atreides, go.
So unprocced Virgin, it's definitely possible Ekin is just evil, but it's also possible that Sabonite is just evil. In that world, I think JC also has to be evil, and I think I trust JC. So I'm more inclined to lean on Jackie being the one in my ping, but if we kill this, I could potentially even get a read on George. And Sabonite is not claiming Saint, so...
Sabonite.
In the world I'm sorry, most of that was I think Sabanite is good, so it's hard for me to defend against that.
Fair.
Yeah, I think in the world where I'm not the Virgin, I'm like the Baron again, probably doing the same thing. In which case we've killed JC, who I think JC is fairly confirmed with his info, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't think we can kill me. There's a reasonable chance we don't have. There's a chance we don't have any dead evils if Ekin is the drunk, and there's 2 evils in the face-up outsiders, which is a world we should probably consider slightly. Yeah, probably don't kill me.
3 votes to execute Sabanite. 3 to
Fair.
execute. And 3 to Sabanite.
Not gonna spend my dead vote if I
Yeah,
left there.
yeah.
So.
Interest. Oh no.
Sabanite on the block.
more
10
votes,
seconds.
girls.
I'll nominate Jackie.
George nominates Jackie. Tell us about
August
it.
Bluff.
Jackie!
Oh,
Call this bluff.
Aw.
The puppy defense.
Are we really
Right,
doing
the puppy
this?
defense.
yeah.
She's so calm though. I have to be good, right?
I'm not.
3 to tie. 4 to execute
Is that
Jackie.
Librarian confirming? Jackie?
4 to execute in 3 to Jackie.
What was
We're
that?
not
You know,
doing
it's fun
this.
though.
We're sort of thinking.
Oh,
Sort
we're
of thought we
gonna-
wouldn't get votes for this.
Ties are fun.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's all right.
Vote.
Wow. Okay.
Jackie on the block. 10 seconds for any other nominations.
Lyra, you died night 2? Is that right?
Night 3, I think.
Who's
wait.
that? Oh yeah,
Re
you
was
died night 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can
Huh.
we tie this?
No.
Oh, I'm not scared.
I have to admit, I didn't think I was going to get the votes, but it's probably good.
Jackie
I guess
is
voted.
executed. Jackie dies. Everyone goes to sleep. Happy in the knowledge they've won the game. The good team wins.
That wasn't supposed to work. Why did you do that?
Yeah, no, it's always gonna work.
Wait, George, were you on Jackie's team?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Amazing.
here we go. There's the start.
wait,
Is
Jordan, gets
Jackie is
better.
your imp, who's sat next to the sober and healthy empath the entire
Jesus
game.
Christ.
And so here's the thing, right? Is we've got an imp sat between a recluse and an empath, and so chat's going off about, you know, it's a standard part of the recluse's ability that they get picked by the poisoner. Like, Ekin didn't pick Sincerity. And so we were like, well, this could go interesting. But Ekin did pick Naya, the investigator. So I did the next best thing, which was gave Naya the Atreides or Lyra with a Scarlet Woman, just in order to try and at least help the evil team a little bit from this starting position. Naya proceeded to try and claim this in fortune teller information, but unfortunately picked the recluse as the other part of their fortune teller information, so people stopped paying attention. Which was just a shame for Naya, which I think Naya was probably intending to come out with that slightly later in the game, because, you know, Scarlet Woman, it doesn't necessarily matter until late game, but you didn't get to after Scarlet Woman points, unfortunately. We have JC, who's the washerwoman, who confirmed someone.
Ri is.
Ri as the Ravenkeeper, with the other ping being on Ekin, and Sabanite, your Virgin, who Ekin nominated.
Wow.
Which was just unfortunate for Ekin, because he was hunting a virgin and then actually found it.
It's not bad from my point of view because, like, I'm stopping the confirmation chain and putting sus on Sabanite, but, like, I
George,
don't know why it was so
I
hard to find.
swear,
Yeah.
when you nominated Jackie, I was like, okay, George is good. Naya is probably evil, trying to throw like fortune teller pings on everybody else.
I was just banking on there not being enough confidence in the Saints to do it that day, and I think the world where we won that game was the world where
I don't claim Saint.
we were on different teams.
No, I genuinely, I think the most likely world where you won that game was where, George, you get executed that day. Jackie star passes last night.
Yeah,
and
it was
Sincerity claims to be the good imp, and people don't believe her.
We would have believed it, is the problem with that.
I think we would have. I think we would have.
I think it's
who did
probably
we
funny
pick?
because if Jackie star passes to Sincerity, Atreides gets a 0.
Yeah.
Which I think Atreides hates in every world.
It's
The
true.
fact that Ri picked Naya is why I was like, I trust Ri and I trust Naya, so I'm really running out of evil spaces.
George told me that Ri was the Raven Keeper. I couldn't help myself.
I am actually now disappointed that I did not get a 0 on a good imp.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That would have been very fun.
Beautiful.
Thank you
Okay.
very much, Ed.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ed.
Thanks for playing some nice friendly little
Absolutely.
TVs. I love TV.
I love
TV's
TV.
great.
I love
And it's also
TV
nice.
too. It's
beautiful.
the best.
It was also nice to play some TVs with a slightly smaller player count so that people aren't just playing at 12. I was watching this when we hadn't got any more, and I was like, I really hope no one signs up at the last minute, because I would quite like to play some non-12 TVs.
Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support the channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at the store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out, and you get some fun free perks for doing so. Shout out to our current members. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.